God knows what I look like right now. It's sliding off my skin. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and in this edition I wanted to talk about the holy grail of younger looking skin, what truly works and what's just clever marketing blurb. Now I have a relatively simple skincare routine which I'm going to do for you as I talk in this video. I've never really felt the need to spend a fortune on skincare. I've just felt that spending more doesn't necessarily equate to getting better looking skin. But I started wondering recently, what if I've got it completely wrong? What if I should be spending more? Maybe my skin would look 10 times better than it does. So I decided to do some research, and over the last week or so, I've delved into some of these big claims the beauty industry like to shout from the rooftops. And I wanted to share with you everything I discovered. So when it comes to cleansing, I have a little bit of a routine to make sure I get rid of all the different types of dirt. So first of all, I use an oil cleanser, and I like this one from Bare Minerals. It's called Oil Obsessed. So I just put a tiny bit in my hand. Obviously, normally I would be over the sink doing this, but as that is still a room surrounded in boxes, I'm going to do it here. I used to do a foam cleanse after my oil cleanse, but I have got really dry skin anyway. I've got a bit of eczema, and I found that adding the foam cleanse into my routine really did start to dry my skin out even more. So I do that now probably once a week. Okay, so I've just taken off that oil cleanser with some warm water, and my skin feels really nice and soft and clean at the same time. So this brings me on to my first myth. Oil cleansing will make your skin oily. In actual fact, oil cleansing is brilliant for removing certain types of dirt in your skin that a traditional cleanser can't get to, without stripping it of all those essential oils. But one note I discovered is the type of oil you use is actually really, really important. So if you have oily skin already, you want to go for a really light oil, something like this one I found from Neutrogena. And if you have dry and sensitive skin like I have, I can highly recommend the one that I use by Bare Minerals. On the other end of the scale, the foam cleansing will equally get different types of dirt that the oil cleanser can't get. So then I follow with my normal cleanser to get rid of any bits of dirt that my oil cleanser might not have reached. So I just use a simple purifying cleansing lotion, which is particularly good if you've got dry and sensitive skin. So that's just left my skin feeling buffed and polished and ready for toner, which leads me onto my next myth, that expensive toners are so much better for your skin. I've always wondered how you can get one toner that's say $2.99 and another one that's £55, and the two could do anything drastically different for your skin. Considering that the majority of the ingredients in toner is water, could they have such drastically different effects on your skin? So I decided to take a deep dive into these two example toners. I've got the simple soothing facial toner, which cost me $2.99, versus the ingredients in the Eve Lom toner, which cost £55. And as I researched all the different ingredients in the Eve Lom toner compared to the simple toner, I kept finding the same thing. They'd used an ingredient necessary for making a toner and just used different versions. The simple toner uses Phenox, ethanol, and the Eve Lom one contains ethyl hexyl glycerin. Both of those very complicated sounding words are just preservatives. They've just used different types. So essentially, the Eve Lom toner has got 3 more ingredients, with the centella, lentil extract, and aloe juice. The rest of the toners are just made up of standard beauty industry ingredients, but they might have used slightly different versions. Now I'm sorry, but you're not telling me that a couple of extracts warrants an increase in price of £52 and a penny. So on that note, I think I will stick with my simple toner because it's doing exactly the job I want it to do. I think what I might do is go to a health food shop where essentially you can go and buy 100-200 mils of rose water. I would add in a few essential oils and some extracts that are particular for my skin type, which you could buy all on this website. I will put a link in the description below. Just make sure you do your research properly on how much of that extract to add, because too much could then have a negative effect. So next up, I'm going to use the Neutrogena Hydrogel Recovery Mask. My husband very kindly bought me the charcoal versions as well, but as my skin is feeling particularly dry at the moment, I'm just going to go for the recovery mask. These ones are particularly great if you're maybe having a breakout, if your skin's feeling really oily, and you need to do an even deeper clean on those pores. It does say on the back here that it contains kaolin, clay, along with charcoal and refreshing menthol, which will really draw out impurities and excess oil. So, let's try and get this mask on. Is that my mouth? And now I'm going to smooth it all over and try and talk to you at the same time. Oh no, it's really sliding off my skin. Okay, maybe I should wait for the next part until this has done its thing. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? More myths. A higher SPF is better for you. Not necessarily. Apparently they only offer you a marginally greater protection, but can actually lead you into a false sense of security that you can stay in the sun longer. So the best thing to do is go for an SPF of between 30 and 50 and apply it often and lots of it. Next myth. There's a cream or a serum or a peptide out there that will have the same effect as Botox. That is simply not true. There is no skincare product out there that could act like Botox. Even Botox can't act like Botox if it's applied topically onto your skin rather than injected into the facial muscle. Next myth, you must use anti-aging products after the age of 30. Nope, that is simply not true either. You must use skincare products that are right for your skin type and your kind of skin condition. What's healthy for someone in their 30s is also healthy for someone in their 60s. Your cosmetics don't know what age your birthday card reads, and nor can they tell the time either. Aside from SPF, your skincare routine doesn't need to look much different from daytime to nighttime. There's lots of belief that your skin repairs faster at nighttime, hence why we should use different products at night. But actually, there's lots of new research saying that your skin repairs itself faster in the daytime. I do tend to use a richer moisturizer at nighttime, but that's not because I think it's going to work better on my skin. It's just the time that I tend to stick my hair up out of the way, and I don't mind getting a bit of that grease in my hair. Okay, so on to eye cream, and I have been using Willowberry's Reviving Eye Cream for quite a while now. You don't need much at all. I put about that much on the back of my hand. And then I just dab it around my orbital bone, taking it all the way around. Now I find this eye cream really helps take away the dark circles and puffiness around my eye, and is hugely affordable at the same time. On to moisturizers. Do you or don't you add in vitamin C with your moisturizer? I've been a big fan of using vitamin C in my skincare for quite a while now, but vitamin C can be a really unstable ingredient, losing up to 85% of its potency within the first hour of opening the package. So in effect, if you've got a pot of cream and you open it day one, you do it and close it again, surely by end of the week it's lost all of its potency, which is possibly why the likes of Dr. Seba have now done these little tubes of vitamin C powder, so they're in their most potent form to go directly onto your skin. Aside from any of this research I've done using these vitamin C powders, I've actually noticed a massive difference to my skin and the tone of it and that dewiness and plump feeling. So vitamin C contains lots of antioxidant properties. So in the same way that we try and eat as many antioxidants as possible, you want it going into your body, but you also want it going onto your skin. Now, reading through the research, serums are apparently better than creams in getting that vitamin C directly into our skin cells, but in actual fact I think powders are even better than the serums. So like I mentioned before, I've been using the Dr. Seba vitamin C powder mixed in with my Airstop Perfect Facial Hydrating Cream, and although I said earlier I normally save my richer moisturizer for the evening time, there's a very strange thing happening when I add the vitamin C to it. It takes away an element of the greasiness from my very thick moisturizer, meaning I can now use that one in the daytime and not just at night. So my little method is get a dollop of the cream, take your vitamin C powder and add it into the cream. Now this is all fine until you try and mix it together, because the powder tends to start flowing all around the room. You feel like you want to go chasing it across the room because it's £10 worth of powder that's floating off there. These ones aren't very cheap. So that is that little mixture in my hand. Carefully as I can, I mix those two together. Ordinary, who are hugely affordable as a beauty brand, do have their own version of vitamin C powder. The difference is that the Dr. Seba ones come in very small tubes, which means you're only opening it once or twice before you've used the entire tube of powder. So if it's all about you're going to get oxygen in it and you keep lifting off the same lid, surely that is going to lose its potency as well as a cream or a serum would. Right, at this stage where I feel like I've got powder all over my hand, I try and lock it in so I can get that vitamin C directly onto my skin. So to summarise all the research I did, I don't think there is one single product out there that will give you younger looking skin. Like I said before, choosing the right skincare product for your skin type is the most important thing you can do, not how much you spend. It's a good idea to start taking a closer look at all the ingredients in your skincare products. On ingredient lists, they have to put the full technical name of each different ingredient. But actually, when you start researching them, you start to realize lots of them are very normal elements, and the parts that are actually going to make a massive difference to your skin are often minimal. Keeping your skin clean really helps, either with a traditional cleanser, an oil cleanser, or a foam cleanser, or a combination of all three. Exfoliate occasionally to get rid of dead skin cells. Eat lots of antioxidant rich foods, as well as putting antioxidant rich vitamin C onto your skin. Exercise can really help flush out any toxins, as well as drinking lots of water. And use SPF, but don't feel the need to go with a total block. And if you're doing all the good stuff and still have wrinkles popping through like I have, then that's exactly as it's meant to be. I do hope you like this edition and it's been helpful for you, as it has been for me. I would love to hear from you in the comments section below. Maybe you know some more myths that you can share with the other subscribers. It's always lovely to hear from you. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, it would be really, really good if you could do so. And make sure you press the bell button beside the subscribe. That will just notify you each time I upload a new video. And you can also find me over on Instagram at Fashion and Style Edit. I will be back on Sunday with another fashion video for you, so hopefully I shall see you then. Take care. Ooh, hold on. A drop. Oh.